Hmm.
That is a very specific cup. I like it though. As long as we
So
can find a steady supply of purple liquid.
we put wine and
So let me
blueberry
ask
juice
you.
together.
Obviously, we as players know
Blueberry
that
wine.
that is complete bullshit.
Of
Obviously, you
course.
don't know it. But where did you learn this complete bullshit from? Who swindled you? What misinformation did you accidentally read?
You know what? I'm gonna say I got it secondhand from some asshole at the academy who said like, "Yeah, man, this succubus told me that that there's this chalice of light somewhere, and depending on what color the spectrum, spectrum, the more alcoholic the drink becomes, and the drunker you get. Perfect for parties, bro."
What was that asshole's name?
Uh, let's see. I already used Atticus Styles. That's a good wizardy name.
You know what? Someone just reminded me. Holy fuck, I can't believe we forgot to do this. We gotta do bonds.
Uh,
Ah.
We gotta do bonds. Let's do it. I'm
Bond.
sorry, guys. I can't believe I forgot this critical and fundamental flow to the game.
Actually, I know the name.
Yep.
I hope Adam doesn't hate me, but Novardi.
Okay. Novardi.
We're
Got
just
it.
a couple
Adam
of.
doesn't watch this show.
We're just a couple of college. We're just a couple of academy-aged elves just looking to party. This must be the cup of light, huh?
The cup of light, you say?
So let's
Yeah.
talk about bonds, guys. I know some of you had to write new bonds in.
I used my other pre-gen bond for Lad Mary. Lad Mary will play an important role in the events to come. I have foreseen it.
Hell yeah, I will.
I still have FWM the 14th is woefully misinformed. And the other two I need.
Yeah, I didn't resolve 3 of mine, and I need to fill. So I still got them, but I still have one that I have to have that the starting one, right? I have sworn to protect someone.
If you have not selected that bond already, you don't have to pick that one.
And then I can
You can
just go
just make
for
a
it.
new bond. It just has to be true now of some way that you interact.
Okay. Let's go look at the bonds list.
I mean, it doesn't have to be something on a list. You could just say something like, I feel like Enkirush is not telling me everything that he can do. Or that might not be true, right? But something that is true is, I feel that Enkirush often delves into mysteries too dangerous for him to handle.
That actually sounds really cool. I'm gonna
Yeah.
steal that one.
And so when that's no longer true, when you feel like Enkirush has stopped doing that because you've convinced him to do otherwise, or he just stops doing it on his own, you get XP. Right, so write that one down in your own words.
Yeah.
Frederick William Mayfield the 14th, you got any new bonds?
Yeah, I'm thinking that... I just closed the page. I am thinking...
Anchorish? Bonds?
that it might be fun.
Uh, I think I'm still wondering what FWM the 14th is exactly doing for the party.
Okay.
I mean,
So
he got
is
us.
that your bond? I'm not sure what Frederick William Mayfield the 14th does for us.
I mean, in the context,
So-
obviously, in the context of the dungeon. Socially, excellent. He's great to have around.
Okay, yeah, that's
but
even more specific, which means that now you have to help him prove himself to resolve the bond.
Yeah.
So in the spirit of my uselessness, I think it would be fun to take the bond from the starting list. I am writing a ballad about the adventures of Enkaresh.
Yeah. To tell you how exactly I worded it, I say Enkrash needs to stop playing with powers beyond his control.
Excellent, fantastic, because
Wow.
it's Dan. He's absolutely going to do that. And now you need to find some way that it's not true.
Yep. Making it hard. But I can do it.
So good, so good. So what I want to do is go to everybody and just list all the bonds off so that everyone remembers what they might work towards to help themselves and each other. So, Ella Damari?
Yeah. Enkrash owes me his life. Whether he admits it or not. And he still hasn't quite seen fit to remember it and say, hey, remember that time you saved me from getting stabbed? Thanks. Yep. And also, he needs to stop playing with powers beyond his control, because I can't always be there to stop him from getting stabbed.
Awesome. And your bond with FWM 14?
Is both that I worry about his ability to survive in the dungeon, and that he is soft, but I will make him hard like me.
Oh, get fucking ripped, son! Iron Church! All right, FWM 14, what are your bonds?
So, I just came up with the two new ones, but the original ones were Eldamari does not trust me, and for good reason. And this is not my first adventure with Enkaresh. I would like to add to that list, I am writing a ballad of the adventures of Enkaresh.
Okay.
And that Eldamari will be a capable leader one day, but he must prove himself first.
All right, that's an interesting one right there. And Enkaresh, what are you rocking?
Eladamari will play an important role in the events to come. I've foreseen it. FW on the 14th is both woefully misinformed about the world, and I will teach him all that I can. And I still wonder what FW on the 14th is good for in the dungeon. I need one more for Eladamari. Struggling to think of something.
Okay, all right.
Actually, maybe make it about him saving me. Like, I actually do remember, like,
Get your memory back.
maybe.
Can you make the bond about yourself like that? Like,
No, you can't have a bond with yourself.
Nah. Just how to word it. Eladamari, obviously that bit.
Can you give us the basics, and we'll figure out how to word it with you.
Basically, it's kind of a sore point that I'd have to thank him for saving my life, so I'm feeling a little bit ashamed about that, so maybe, like, Eladamari will never know. We'll never know how grateful I am for him saving my life.
Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. That's a weird bond.
Yeah, that's probably one that's never going to get resolved.
hang on, just so I can write it down so that I can remind you. If you forget, can you say that again?
Let's
see.
Eladamari will never know how grateful I am for his timely rescue. Or, yeah. Or his rescue of me, I guess.
Okay.
Blah, forever. I don't know.
Yep. So we're pretty much going to have to try and... if one of these two gets resolved, the other one will as well.
If one of those two gets resolved, the other one gets resolved, and if you save my life again from eldritch forces that I can't control, then yeah, that's another one.
Mm-hmm.
And probably important role in events to come. That's another one. We'll do a quadruple bond.
guys should read chat. Then also.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
So let's cut back to you guys looking at the sealed case with some ancient coins inside and some artifacts, and of course the Chalice of Light, which has been 100% correctly identified by Inkarash.
Yep. Well, that sounds like something we could definitely use for later on when we've, finished up and want to relax a little bit. But for now, I am interested in those journals. I'd like to try and see if I can sort through them and find the newest one and see if there's any sort of hints.
Okay. It's inside the case.
Right. So let me just go over to this here case and oh, oops! I seem to have accidentally put my spear through the glass. Damn it! I'm clumsy like that sometimes.
You've got to stop tripping like that.
Okay, you put your spear into the glass. Fantastic. Okay, as you put your spear through the glass, we as the audience get to see that the interaction of the gas within the case and the air pressure outside causes the gas in the case to blow outwardly with enormous force, sending glass shards back towards Eladamri. But more importantly, as it interacts with the air, the gas takes on a purple color and begins moving towards all of you. In fact, it looks like a sort of like liquid night color.
Well, that
Just a rolling cloud of black smoke. What do you do?
Have I
Uh-oh.
perhaps seen anything like this before?
If you want to take the time to sit down and remember about it, you can.
You know what? I think this is in one of my books. I'm gonna spout lore about this thing.
You're pulling out a book and spouting lore about it?
Yeah, and
Okay, excellent.
And
We'll come
getting
back to you in a
behind
second.
and getting behind Eladamri in the process.
Yeah, Eladamri, what are you doing?
So it's purple, right? We put it in the thingy, right? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna stab it.
You're
I'm gonna
stab
go
what?
like.
You're gonna stab the gas?
I'm gonna like. Well, I have
So
no
the
idea
gas
if
is
this-
already like flowing towards you. We're in
I'm
slow
like-
motion. Your spear is in the case, and this stuff is like
Oh, it just goes
boiling
through
out
my,
towards you.
Or it's just going through my spear.
It's not going through. It's going around your spear. It's gas. It's spreading out to fill its container. The container being the entire world right now.
All right. Well, then it sounds like a good idea to turn around while Encourage is taking up a book, grab him and Frederick, and jump backwards out of the way.
Would you say that
'Cause-
you're defending Frederick or Inkarash?
Trying
Sounds
to
like you're
defend them
defending.
both,
I
if I can.
It's just too hard. They weigh too much. You're gonna have to pick one. Choose. Who will you defend?
Encourage is right behind me, and he just
is.
took up a book, which I consider to be a silly thing to do at the time. So I guess I turn straight around, see him, grab him, and jump away. Try and tug him away and jump.
Excellent. We'll come back to that in a second. Frederick William Mayfield the 14th. What are you doing?
Well, first I'm going to ask Enkaresh a question, which is this more of your turning the world purple magic? Is this your doing?
I want to be clear. You're opening your mouth.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm asking him a question if this is his doing.
Awesome.
This
All of
is
you
all
are
happening in
immediately
a
encapsulated by the gas. Eldamare, you are defending Inkirash, so you can roll that. And then once we have that roll, I'll let Inkirash do the spout lore, and we'll keep working backwards in the timeline.
Okay. Defend is... I can't
Con.
remember what...
Plus con.
No.
Wow. Awesome.
I grab him, I jump backwards, and all I take with me is a bit of his clothing.
No. I'll tell you what happens. You barrel into him. He's trying to hold his breath, and you hit him with your shoulder in his stomach, knocking all the breath out of him, and he breathes in that poison real deep.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Go ahead, Inkarush. Learn about the fate of your destroyer.
That didn't go as planned.
What'd you get?
11.
All right. You get to learn something interesting and useful. Awesome. You know that this is blue Winnis poison combined with Nightblade in a highly pressurized... Liquid Blade in a highly pressurized batch. The first thing that's going to happen is that all of you are going to take a disability. And that disability
Alchemist's
is...
poison.
You are all sickened. So mark down that you all have -1 Constitution because you have the sickness disability.
Where's a sickness on here?
At your stats, there
Oh,
should
sick.
be under Constitution. It should say sick.
Got it.
Get sick, son, because the other thing you know is that, yeah, the Liquid Blade is making you sick, but the blue Winnis poison is going to make you go unconscious.
Okay.
So I need all of you to roll plus con again.
Do we roll plus con for both of those things, or
Just for this right here.
the
All of
other
you
one
are
is
sickened
like,
because you all breathed it in. That's the thing that happened.
Oh no.
Inkarush, you get to mark some more experience. So do you, El Adamri. You both fall asleep. Frederick William Mayfield the 14th.
Yes.
I get to offer you an option here.
Oh boy.
You can hold it in your lungs and not fall asleep, but it's going to start burning you from the inside out.
Or I fall unconscious.
Or you fall unconscious, yeah, but you don't take any damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the damage and try to get my friends out of here.
Okay, alright. Can you roll a d6?
I'm assuming I just took 4 damage.
Yep. Yep. 4 damage. You stay awake. What is happening here?
hey Arthur, what's up? We're elves. We're immune to sleep.
Nope, sorry, that's Pathfinder, bro, not Dungeon World.
Aww.
Lol, get fucked. Yeah, so the gas dissipates quickly. Frederick William Mayfield the 14th, you burst out the door to the east into the back patio. It's beautiful, beautiful sunlight. The gas, being mixed all around you and becoming more and more pale, and finally it just evaporates into the air. You let the burning gas out of your lungs, and it too begins to fade. And you have 2 unconscious employees, partners, party members with you.
Teammates.
Yeah, but that case is open now.
Yeah,
See,
but
this
is
is
the
what I
room
mean-
still full of gas? That's the bigger, more concerning question right now.
Nope, the gas is dissipating.
Okay. I'm going to try to wake them up, perhaps with a song.
Oh, I see. What song shall you sing?
The song of waking up, i.e. it'll be loud and obnoxious and the basically exact inverse of the melody of
everybody wake up.
a lullaby.
So you're gonna take one of the pans from the kitchen and one of the wooden spoons, and
That
you're gonna
is
use that as a drum.
Exactly what I'm going
No, what? You're a mandolin specialist, man.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to play some really terrible but loud tune on the mandolin.
So what you're basically doing is using your mandolin as a saw rather than a mandolin, and is going.
All right. Well, they're awake now, definitely. What do you guys think when you wake up? I mean, the last thing you remember is Inkarush diving behind Ella Damri, or pulling a book out, and now you're both lying on your back looking up at the sun, listening to some twanging, horribly discordant mandolin music accompanied by a pan.
This hurts enough without the music, but thanks.
You're welcome.
Ow,
I
ow.
had to do something to get you to wake up. We've been 1 minute you were standing there, and the next you were on the ground, and I was hacking up blood.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
why
see
did you
that.
stab it with your spear?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
We definitely need a burglar.
Yeah. Sorry, usually the way I'm used to the Pathfinder way of out of character dealing with traps. So, the fighter just stands there and hits it if we don't have a rogue.
In Pathfinder, the same thing would have happened.
Yeah, but well, I wouldn't have fallen asleep.
Pressurized alchemy. Oh, okay. Well, that would have made all the difference. Sure. Well, back to the system we're actually playing. What do you guys do now?
Stand up. So how about
Thanks
that?
for the racket, I guess.
Hey,
Can't believe you did that.
It got you guys up, didn't it?
Oh man, I feel sick. So about that leg of lamb, this is.
Yeah, let's go. Let's sit down and have some lunch.
I like that idea. That.
I'll take a lunch break, sure.
Would you say that you guys are making camp?
Yes.
Sure.
I guess so.
That would be the move we're doing.
Yeah. So if you do the make camp move, you have to have a few uninterrupted hours of sleep. So I guess you guys are just spreading out on the back patio here of this fancy manor.
Hey, it
takes us a few hours. Okay, well, sure. I was sort of just thinking of stopping for lunch, but
okay, if you want to go back to an inn or something.
This place is nice, and
we're also probably trespassing.
Yeah,
a little
you can
bit.
Stop to catch your breath for an hour. That's making camp. So if you guys just want to eat, just sit down, try to get those disabilities off.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
While preparing spells,
Yes.
or would that be something?
Yep.
Okay.
So now that you're making camp, if you have enough XP to level, which is 1 plus your 7 plus your level, you can level up right now. And you regain half of your max hit points. You can also prepare spells or commune with your god.
Do I get rid of the sickened thing?
Nope.
Oh.
So when you level up, you reduce the XP that you have by the amount. Okay, so I now have 4 XP out of 9. What else happens when I level up? I gotta pick an advanced thing. I gotta pick an advanced move.
I got a level up because I horribly failed some Constitution rolls.
Congratulations. Frederick William Mayfield the 14th. Did you level?
I am 1 XP away.
Wow, that sucks.
But in Dungeon World, do you round up or down? I assume down.
Down.
Okay.
What are we rounding down on?
My max HP is 15, so half of that is 7.5.
Hey.
But you can't go past your max XP, right?
Yes, you can.
Really? Okay, so I was down 4. My max is 13. So I heal 6. Huh.
What, can you be above your max hit points?
No, you can't be above your max hit points, but you can be above your max
experience.
Because there is no max experience.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, so remind me, wizard, level 2, I gain a new first level spell.
You remind me, man.
Yeah, I don't know exactly.
It's on your wizarding sheet.
When you gain a level, choose from one of these moves. You'll also add a new spell to your spellbook. Okay. I already have Contact Spirits, Alarm, and Detect Magic Missile. How?
Get +1 to 1 stat, get a new move, and yeah.
And I can still do a maximum. Okay, I'm gonna take invisibility as my new spell.
Okay.
And I guess I'll prep all my cantrips. Unseen Servant, Light.
So, if you guys are looking to get rid of your debility, you need to take the recover action, which is when you do nothing but rest in comfort and safety for a day. After 3 days of rest, you remove 1 debility.
Ooh.
Or I have potions left.
We do have...
I have 3 potions. I guess I can use one to remove sick, right?
Do you have a potion that lets you do that?
I have poultices and herbs and antitoxin. Would any of those help?
I thought healing potions did that.
When you drink antitoxin, you're cured of 1 poison affecting you. Poultices and herbs simply heal damage, and...
Yep. Healing potion. When you drink an entire healing potion, you heal yourself 10 or remove 1 debility. Your choice.
Sure. Is that something you'd like to do?
I would like to drink one of my potions.
Okay. You are cured of your sick.
Alright, and I need my advanced move. You know what? I think I'm gonna do the advanced move Prodigy for Magic Missile. Unless that's a terrible idea.
What's that let
I
you
don't
do?
Prodigy, it's an advanced move. Choose a spell. You prepare that spell as if it were 1 level lower. So that would push it down to cantrip zone.
Yeah, I don't think you can push it in a cantrip. There's
Okay.
no 0 level spell.
Okay.
What it would be is you could take a 3rd level spell and make it a 2nd level?
Nah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think. Maybe. Actually, yeah. I don't know.
So the important part is prepare spells. You can only prepare a certain number of level of spells. And if you push the level down, that means you might be able to prepare another spell.
Yeah, okay.
You can't turn something into a cantrip because cantrips don't have a level.
Right. They're not 0 level, they just don't have a level.
That's correct.
Got it. What is illogical? Ha! That'd be fun.
Hey Arthur,
Yeah? What's up?
how do you feel about slightly reskinning my advanced move?
Well, what advanced move is it?
Ironhide, you gain +1 armor as just sort of preternatural reflexes to sort of, get out of
Yeah.
the way quicker.
Yeah, like now that you've had to defend Inkurash, now you're like, fuck, never gonna happen again.
I've got an extra point of armor from just being good at dodging.
Wait, what happened?
Excellent. He's so fast now. He's literally Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, I have to put up a stat.
I raised my constitution to 16.
I raised my intelligence to 17.
Frederick William Mayfield the 14th, what are you doing while these chuckleheads sit around and talk about how much better they are?
I am continuing to hack and cough and try to get my lungs functional by taking long, slow, methodical, deep breathing to try and get some of this burning out of my lungs.
I got it between enchanter and logical.
So I'm basically ignoring them and focused on
course.
my sickness.
You know what? I think logical would be better.
Sure.
But enchanter sounds really good too, especially with the whole... Nah, logical. Enchanter can wait.
There will be time. Seeing as how we're good at failing rolls, I'm sure we'll get plenty of, yeah.
So let's see. I'm prepping all my cantrips as well as magic missile, alarm, and invisibility.